Jailton Almeida defeats Derrick Lewis via unanimous decision. Islam Makhachev reacts to the fight by saying, "When you never train grappling." He also said, "Give him a pillow." Derrick Lewis has no respect for Jailton Almeida's wrestling. Look at what Lewis does with his hands. Terrence McKinney says, "Does Almeida not have hands? Or he knows his best plan is to just smother Lewis for 25 minutes. Jalen Turner says, "Man, either way, just make sure Derrick Lewis gets the mic after the fight. The fans need some entertainment after this." Ben Askren reacts with, "Has no one taught Almeida how to ground and pound? Almeida is so bored 10-8ing Derrick Lewis that he got distracted by a fly in the cage." The Weasel says, "I've never seen someone hold mount and the back this long and not get a finish. DC finished Lewis in no time." Derek Brunson says, "I actually enjoyed the Jailton Almeida vs. Derrick Lewis fight. If someone runs the ball in the NFL to slow down a high-powered passing offense, everyone cheers. If you're smart in MMA, everyone is disappointed. I was on the edge of my seat all night, seeing if Lewis could last, get back to his feet, and get the KO." Next up, Ariel Helwani provides an update on Islam Makhachev vs. Charles Oliveira 2. The current plan, though not finalized just yet, is to have Islam Makhachev vs. Charles Oliveira 2 headline UFC 297. That event, while not officially announced yet, is currently slated to be January 20th in Toronto. The original plan for that main was Volkanovski vs. Pereira, but now the plan is for that to be on the February pay-per-view. Good, Volk should not be fighting that soon. I understand he wants to keep busy, but he needs to take some time to recover physically and mentally. A good comeback would be at 300. Way more excited for Gaethje vs. Islam. Islam fighting the same people over again is getting boring as shit. Next up, Michael Bisping talks what could be next for Francis Ngannou.
Francis Ngannou is going to box again December 23rd, and it makes sense. It really does make sense. They want to put on a big fight. Francis Ngannou really is the talk of the town right now. What he did was incredible. So putting him back in there with another boxer, incredible. So who's he going to be? Who is it going to be? Well, there's a lot of rumors, a lot of offers. Eddie Hearn, the manager and promoter of Anthony Joshua, he said that he wants to do that fight. Now, you never know. Maybe it will be Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua. And if the Francis against Tyson shows up, then I'll tell you what, I think he'll do more than fine. Hold on, we've got some people coming past me, so I feel like an absolute idiot. So, yeah, Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. Sign me up, take my money. But will that be the one? I really don't know. I don't know if that's the one that makes sense. I don't know if Anthony Joshua wants to take that fight. I feel somebody like Anthony Joshua is going to want to take another look at him first, just to kind of get a sense of where he's at. You know, was it beginner's luck for Francis Ngannou? Was Tyson Fury off? Was he sick? Was it a shitty performance? Did he take him lightly?
As of right now, no one from Francis Ngannou's team has confirmed his next opponent. Next, Alex Pereira posts new training footage ahead of his fight versus Yair Prochazka. Pereira versus Prochazka will take place at UFC 295 on November 11th. Robert Whittaker apologizes for his comments about Alexander Volkanovski's performance against Islam Makhachev. "I just want to address it. I'm sorry if I underplayed Makhachev's achievements in beating Volk the way he did. That's not what I intended to do, even if that's how I made it sound. I'm sorry for that. But not really to you guys, to him, because I don't want him seeing it and feeling like that. Well, I am a little bit to you guys. Now I actually spoke to Johnny, his co-host, after the episode and was like, hey Johnny, was I too harsh on Volk? Because I thought I was a bit harsh on Volk, to be honest." Next up, Conor McGregor posts new training footage ahead of his 2024 UFC return. Court denies Zuffa's appeal in UFC antitrust case. The UFC lost its attempt in a US appeals court to stop a collective lawsuit by hundreds of fighters alleging underpayment. The court's decision allows over 1,200 fighters to sue the UFC collectively for potential damages up to $1.6 billion. The fighters claim the UFC suppressed their pay using unfair methods between 2010 and 2017. Despite the UFC's efforts to challenge the court's decision, their appeal was denied, moving the case closer to a trial scheduled for April of 2024. The fighters accused the UFC of employing anti-competitive strategies to control fighter wages, and the court's ruling represents a significant win for the plaintiffs, and more legal hurdles remain before the case reaches trial. Additionally, another lawsuit similar to the ongoing case covers fighters who competed from June 2017 to the present and is also underway against the UFC. But that will do it for me, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Please be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. You can also check out our social media links that will also be down in the description, and I'm also going to be pinning the best comment on this video. So get in the comment section and leave your thoughts, because I might just pin your comment. And if you enjoyed this video, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video next.